Hey, we're starting. We're on. I think we're on.
We were on already?
No, we are on now.
Yo, what's up? I'm the legend. The legend.
Drying my hands, wearing a birthday present. Life goes on. Woo!
Shouts to the Deadpool hoodie my podcast partner is wearing. I would give it. I think that's Thug certified. Gotta be Thug certified a lot of times, but yeah, Thug certified. Happy birthday! This is the C&B Pocast.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. It's good to be back here. And let me get. Have you seen that one meme with the guy who cooks and shit?
Yes, he's throwing stuff. Yeah, it's all. They've been memeing. Yeah, they've almost memed him as much as Joe Biden.
That guy is he was making some ribs, right? Because I'm in the mood for some ribs. Because you know how I do. I was blowing Super Bowls like Cam Newton. You know how we do it. But he had the ribs. He was just like pulling out the bones of the ribs just seamlessly.
Wow.
And then he drops the salt. But that always got me in the mood for ribs, and I know that the price chopper by me has the ribs, so I keep on forgetting to get those. But that's because of the meme guy.
It's because of the meme guy. Oh.
And you know what he also did? He cooked some meat with another piece of meat.
Yeah. You can do that. That's actually very Italian. They will grind up beef and put it inside of a piece of lamb. And they'll kind of roll them together.
Stop talking about that. I'm getting so hungry.
Yeah, you can mix meat in cooking.
Wow. That was like amazing when I saw that shit. I was just like, wow. And then just to top it off, he does it all so cool. He has the shades. He probably bid it for me. He probably saw the C&B podcast.
There you go. He saw the C&B podcast, so he had to.
It was probably close by Belgium.
Turned up his thug.
He goes like, hey, remember that guy over in the States? Rock stages all over Albany. You know, let me take some of his swag, but
Speaking of rocking stages, the 28th, we're at the Marquee in Middlebury, Vermont.
Shouts to Marquee. Very friendly stage, very friendly audience. Shouts to Vermont.
Shouts to Reggie, puts that on.
Hey Reggie, what's going on? You can get some Blaze after
Thanks
dark.
for including us.
It's good to be included, man. It's good to be included. Would love to be included more, but what I'm saying, shouts to Marquee. We're gonna come through. It's like the C&B tour. Got something more on deck in February.
February 10th?
February 10th.
Doing a Valentine's Day show in
market calendar.
What's the name of that town?
I don't know. But shouts to that town. Whatever name it is, we're gonna be there.
It's a local.
We're gonna be funny as fuck. They're gonna be like, my
there's
sign,
signs for it. There's Rutland. Thank you. Rutland. There's signs for it on 87.
Shouts to
Rutland. And we'll be in Rutland on February 10th. And then on February 12th, I'll be in Pittsfield.
Yeah. But shouts to, we're listening to one of the CDs I made at FIA Blaze 23.
Blaze 23 has my stamp of approval.
Ray.
That just means I recognize the songs.
Ray Shumard had a song called The Black Beatles, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the members of that group said they should, since we did the mannequin challenge, everybody was doing the mannequin challenge, it was off that song, right?
Yes.
He's like, we should have a challenge to impeach Donald Trump challenge. Cause he was proposing to all his fans to impeach Donald Trump. Me, I'm not saying let nature's take its course or coon it out with, Steve Harvey. we ain't with that party. But I'm just saying, he's got too much shit going on. Remember that one girl? She's like suing him for defamation. One of
which is a new case. He paid off the 12 sexual assault victims from December.
He's got to pay another $25 million for that bullshit ass university bullshit. got fucked up,
Well,
and
he should actually be paying a lot more. That was, I don't know
he
why
was getting
that was so
off for a
undercut.
lot more, but he's got paid out before he hits office. There's so much scandal. You fucking kidding me?
He's not even the president yet.
And
Granted, it's 2 more days, and there's so much scandal going in. I can't imagine what the scandal is going to be when he gets out.
And what's crazy, right? I'll be the first to admit I love throwing around the N-word, but for this purpose, I'm not going to. But
thank you.
I'll
start using it. No offense. I use the words people talk to me.
Tommy Loren, right, was doing like one of her final thoughts or whatever, and she's referring to liberals as snowflakes. So it's kind of like reminds me of, like, you know what I'm saying, how white people would think, like, yo, why do they keep on using the N-word? Isn't that derogatory to them? And then you have Tommy Loren going like, oh, you liberal snowflakes. Oh, relax, snowflakes. You know, Trump has a plan. Relax, snowflakes.
Trump doesn't have a plan. Haven't you listened to him? He doesn't have a plan.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, what was I going to talk about? The cabinet member for DeVos. The cabinet member who is went to not a hearing, but went to the event today where Congress gets to ask some questions and decide if they will give their stamp of approval or not. Total train wreck. What I don't understand, she started talking about, and I'm sure they have a gun at this school to ward off grizzly bears. Like, first of all, if it's a sick grizzly, you pull everybody inside and you call the local authorities and they'll come and shoot the bear. If it's a healthy bear, he's not going to go near the school. So she obviously doesn't know her animals. Second of all, I remember one of the teachers talking, when I went to school, talking about apocalyptic plans for the school.
Yeah.
And they had arms in the building, locked, securely locked, put away, in case of like an atomic bomb or a nuclear bomb. Something goes off, and they have to defend the children of the high school from the parents coming trying to get them. I don't quite understand all of it. I just remember thinking, that's weird. You're going to lock up a bunch of hormonal teenagers and you're going to keep us? Oh, because you want us to start the next generation. That's creepy. It's creepy and gross. But supposedly every school, according to him, every school has that locker where they can defend the school if they need to. Now, I don't know if that's changed. I would like to think it has. I'd like to think in event of a nuclear war, the high school that was already sinking into the marsh that I went to was not really going to be viable as protection against radiation. I don't know. But that kind of, I found that really amusing that she's going, and I'm sure they have a gun to ward off for grizzly bears. It was like, okay, do you know anything?
She knows about guns, evidently.
Yeah, okay, yeah, what gun do you need a really big gun to deal with a grizzly bear?
Double-barreled.
No, the grizzly bear would be like, oh, hit me again, that scratch.
That tickles.
Oh. Yeah, that tickles. That tickles. Go ahead, hit me again. That tickles.
I'm fucking balloon motherfucker.
I used to drive a Hyundai Elantra. After that, I drove a Mini, which I never recommend. But the grizzly bear, I saw an old grizzly bear.
Really?
Yeah, he was in his 30s.
How could you tell?
Because they had a sign. But he was bigger than my car. I went to Bear World in South Dakota.
Oh, I was just like, how'd you see that bear just live like that?
And you knew how old he was.
Live like a...
He told me, gave me his ID. No,
live
he was,
like an Antonio
he was a mountain of
bear. That must have been cool as hell.
Yes and no.
We should tour over there so I can see that shit.
It was still, love to go back to South Dakota. South Dakota's beautiful.
I think isn't that where Tommy Loren's from? I think she is. Like one of the Dakotas, like South Dakota, some shit. I think it was.
Well, every state's got some bad eggs.
can't believe she was calling.
But yeah, South Dakota, the land out there is just gorgeous, and all the people I met anyway were wonderful.
I want to see the bears, man.
I actually have a rock from Crazy Horse Mountain. You give a donation, and they'd let you take a rock.
Really?
Yeah, Crazy Horse Mountain. It's a statue that they've been carving for years.
Really?
Of Crazy Horse on the horse and his hands out. I think he's pointing, and he's got the horse. It's the beginning of the horse and him coming out of the mountain. And whenever they use explosives, they have to first. One guy goes through, make sure there's no people in the area where they're going to put the explosive. Then they set up, get everything to go. And one more person has to go through, make sure the mountain goats aren't in the area where they're going to explode. And every morning when they come in, all the goats are standing on their equipment. If they get a new piece of equipment, the goats will all be herded onto the equipment, just standing there being goats. So they have this little rivalry going with the goats. But yeah, to protect the goats, they have to send one more person through with all the charges. Everything's ready to go. No goats. Okay.
Speaking of the goat, Obama's about to get out of office. Yeah, he's done a lot of great things. Yeah,
Gonna miss you, Mr. Obama.
Shouts to President Obama. You know, just looking back at the memories and everything like that, and you don't understand how big of a train wreck Trump is gonna be. And to me,
I do.
I'm gonna just sit back and laugh at all this shit, and how other artists are like bullying other artists. Like, yo, if you talk to Trump, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna disown you and shit. So it's so hilarious, you know what I'm saying, to see how they're just like, oh, look what Steve Harvey did, or look what Jim Brown did.
And the number of people that are looking at boycotting the inauguration. I mean, I personally will be at work, so I don't, and this is
there's gonna be so many. It's like, I'm not saying like black people don't do nothing, but they don't really need help. Like, you know, I'm not saying like it's a white on white problem, but I'm just saying like, you know what I'm saying, like we're obviously against it.
This is all
This
America.
is every race, color, and creed, but like, you know, that side who are, you know, who want Trump, a majority of them are white supremacists and nationalists. As much as they may be a couple, those crept back over to the, you know, the Democratic or against Trump side.
When people started realizing that he's got all these sexual
There's a lot
assault,
of people.
defamation of character, Russian ties, likes golden showers. It's nice that he's into the whole trickle down thing. It's not the 80s anymore.
You can't cover all this up.
You're not
He
CEO
doesn't have
of the country.
snowball's chance in hell to even get through a year as a president.
Oh, no.
I mean, yeah, he won the election. Get over it. Boo, he won this election. He beat Hillary.
And we know there was Russian hacking involvement.
Of course. The fucking Russians hacked my fucking office. My job got hacked by Russians. I don't even know. I work in transportation. The transportation company got hacked.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think my boss was talking about, I said, like, I got you now, motherfucker, I got you now. Like, you know, the person said, it was some crazy shit, man. I'm telling you, the Russians are on some shit. I was just joking because I'm a comedian. I work. I was like, yeah, it was the Russians. It's like, was it? Like, what? Was it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody reacts to things.
News.
Yeah. You know, but I was just like, just as a joke, I was like, shit, it was the Russians. But yeah, my office got hacked, so watch your shit for crazy shit. Because I started getting these messages on my computer, like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know, and then we lost everything, and we found out it was being hacked. So, you know, I'm guessing it's probably not going to be fixed by tomorrow, but I'm just probably trying to think positive. Like, yeah, hopefully they'll have that shit fixed. But and what's crazy, that's my sister's branch. You know what I'm saying? We work for the same company. Yeah. So I was like, I was so tempted to send that text, like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, if I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to bother her and stuff. She has enough going on, but that's her department. But shouts to my sister and my company, whatever. But
Sister Blaze.
But yeah, the Russians hacked our company. Russians are on some shit. This dumb motherfucker, this guy who can't even put the tweet down that's gonna fucking protect us from that motherfucker who fucking hacked our election. You know what I'm saying? In his favor, because you just look now, there's so much more people that are against Trump than they are for him. Please. And there's been so much, and I know there's been so many Trump supporters who were just Trump supporters for the election, went back against Trump, you know what I'm saying? Like, right after he won, like, oh, I'm not with them. Look what he's doing. Oh, nationalists? What do you mean, Steve Bannon? What do you mean? He was in the campaign the whole time. What do you mean, Steve Bannon?
I don't understand if people, why people didn't listen to him when he was campaigning. I listened to him and I thought, no way.
I have no respect for those
no
people.
Way.
I mean, shouts to the people who just stay true to whoever. If they
it's nice that they woke up and realized, oh, maybe this isn't the candidate for me.
Yeah. No,
he
had so many people. His approval rating is going to be the shittiest of any president.
Oh, it already is. He's already made history.
In history. He's
already made history.
His transitioning was a disaster. He wasted like a month and a half of it just touring, a thank you tour. Just to bloviate about winning. Shit's over. Okay, you beat Hillary, but
now
ding dong, hello, Hillary has lost before. You're acting like it's a big accomplishment. Obama, been there, done that. She's been beaten before. So it's not a shock that she has lost. You know, to me, in my opinion, she lost to Bernie. But we won't go there. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying? The election happened. I'm just saying, in all reality, even when he was running, it was like, motherfucker, you really think you could run the country with all the bullshit you have going on? Business failures,
he's got
ties,
too much business.
tax stuff.
And
he
nobody,
doesn't want to show his taxes.
And nobody knows where his businesses are or what they are. So, like, one of the big questions of the cabinet members is, can you guarantee that government money will not be placed in the president's hands?
Yeah.
Can you guarantee that? And they're like, no.
It's too much.
Of course not. Because he hasn't divested. He hasn't told anyone where his businesses are. We know they're worldwide. Which means
you better be warming the fuck up. Like, if it was like baseball, put, you know, the reliever in a bullpen. That motherfucker is not gonna last maybe not even a week. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the inauguration. Yeah, it's just an event. But
think of what it's gonna do. Well, think of what it's going to do to his ego then when the ratings are so low on that one.
Oh, his ego is going to take a hit and he's not going to be able to... Right now, he's in this bubble. He's still just a private citizen. He's still just Donald Trump. Once he becomes president, he cannot be protected like he was before. It's going to be totally different. He's still Donald Trump. So, yeah, he can talk that shit through his Twitter shit. Because he's still Donald Trump. When he's the president, it's totally different. That's why
I'm like... It's supposed to be. It is for everyone else.
It will. That's why I'm saying he's making the beeline. He's going to be impeached or, you know what I'm saying? You know, okay, I was predicting that he was just going to back up. Obviously, for some reason, he thinks it's going to work. He's got too much shit wrapped up, and then... You know, I wasn't surprised with the lawsuit, the defamation lawsuit. I wasn't surprised. I was like, what happened to all the lawsuits and, you know, the people coming forward? They just don't go away. Trump University. These things don't go away, and I'm sure there's other things. These things don't go away. And when you're the president, shit is different. Donald Trump, the billionaire, yeah, get the fuck off me. You can't talk to me. You're Donald Trump, the billionaire. This is not Donald Trump, the billionaire. You have to be Donald Trump, the president. Different. He can't do that. Ha 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 ha. I'm just waiting. I'm like, ha ha.
And he wants
ass traitor.
He wants security issues and world news to come at him in bullet points. None of these things are easily put in bullet points without a whole background story, which he doesn't seem to want.
If you're a true right-winger, you should claim him. All these dumbass right-wingers who are claiming them like it's a big victory for the Republicans. Sure, you got the House and the Senate, but this guy's your leader. Seriously, you didn't win shit, so stop gloating about this shit. Yeah, he beat Hillary. He beat Hillary. Congrats. You didn't get Hillary. Wow. You know, but don't gloat and bloviate about Trump. we're not gaining somebody big. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Your
we
side-
are. We're gaining somebody huge. We're gaining something bigly. We're
Ego.
gaining somebody who's
Ego.
so ignorant he can't even speak our own language.
Ego and thin skin. That's what we're gaining.
Ego and thin skin, and a huge ego. Really, really thin skin.
Because, you know, he could do all this shit, be thin skinned. He can't be thin skinned as a president. He can't tweet as a president. This is different. Can he do it as a president-elect? Yes, absolutely, because he's not the president yet. He was elected by the people for some reason, right? As the president.
Russians. I'm still blaming the Russians.
Motherfucking Russians hacked my work, so I'm with it. Yes, he hacked the election. I won't put it past him. My own job. I felt that at home. It's a real American issue. I felt more of an American today because my job got hacked by the Russians. I felt more of an American. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's why it's just so hilarious to me. It's like there's no way. I don't even think he can stay in the White House, sleep over there one night. Oh, well, I'm saying, like, oh, I gotta go to the Trump Tower. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's set in certain ways.
Well, supposedly they will be moving into the White House in March or May.
Like, and you know what his first order of business when he sworn in? Is to go on vacation. Like
That's gonna
like
come
a
back.
thank you tour wasn't kind of a vacation.
That's karma
anyhow.
is gonna get him.
Train wreck. And you're talking about the worst. He's on record saying that Obama's the worst president in the history of the United States.
Where's he going? Moscow?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a train wreck, man. Like, again.
Haven't you noticed everything he says about somebody else comes back to him? It's what he's been doing.
He has to give up all
that.
that, and I know he's not willing to do that. He has to give up all that to be the president. Like right now, everything he's doing, being
well,
Trump.
he doesn't even have a cabinet, so he's got nobody in place.
Yes, he doesn't have a plan. He doesn't have anything.
He's
Remember?
got nobody in oh, God.
They ask specifics. He doesn't have a plan. He's just faking it till he make it, and it's getting time is ticking. He's acting like it's a good thing because it's almost time for him to be inaugurated. It's a bad thing for him. That's why I'm just laughing all the way up to the thing. It's not doomsday. I'm just going like, motherfucker, you
It's
really
doomsday
think?
for him.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, this is bad for you. It's like, no, this is great. And Obama couldn't look better leaving. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, good. Oh, this is sweet. It's like people are crying. I'm like, no, this is awesome. He's looking at this shit. And then we're getting this guy. I'm just sitting back and laughing. That's all.
Obama is great. Obama has been great the whole
Yes,
time.
he's been fantastic. It's been a great
He had to fight
term.
the Republican Senate or Republican Congress.
He's gonna be appreciated even more once this train wreck is, you know what I'm saying?
As soon as this train wreck hits.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. But again, my thing, which I'm holding to, and it's just history shows, he can't give up being who he is.
Yeah. Oh
to
no,
be
he
a
can't.
president. He's not gonna give up that lifestyle. He wants to golf all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even with the whole how the Secret Service and the media is supposed to follow him everywhere, he was bad with that. In the
Was it
beginning.
Senior. Bush Senior was hardly ever in the White House. Wasn't there enough, when I look back at history, for me. But one of the things he did was he had a cabinet. He had it set up. He had things in place. He had the people working it. Trump doesn't even have that yet because they're looking at these cabinet members going,
I'm telling you, this is like going to be like a comedy without net. That's going to be the fucking campaign for like, come on, man. Like, this shit is, this is going to be.
It's not 6 months to figure out what's going on, sure.
You can't just figure it out.
But in 2 years, that Congress and Senate are going to change.
I feel bad for housing, and I'm a black man. You have Ben Carson. Yeah, he can do some heart surgery.
I felt bad for education. I've always felt bad for education. It didn't seem to be enough.
And that is where it should be. You know what I'm saying? If there was more embedded into education, the youth, the future of the world would be better. Don't you understand? They're going to be in charge. It's not going to be us forever. You know what I'm saying? You got to, you know what I mean? I'm getting to that point, like, you know what? We have to think about the youth. It's like, it's not all about me. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to be here forever. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to think about, you know. Now I see why my parents care so much about me and still be parents. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about what's
Yeah.
coming behind you.